For the first time in 8 years, Knoxville voters will elect a new mayor. Mayor Madeline Ruggiero has served 2 terms. A half dozen people are competing for that job in the August primary and the regular election in November. We're hearing from each of them in a series of interviews, and candidate Indya Kincannon joins us once again tonight to talk about 3 of Mayor Madeline Ruggiero's priorities: urban wilderness, also leasing the headquarters of the North Knoxville, relocating the Knoxville Police headquarters to North Knoxville, and baseball. Let's start with the urban wilderness. Do you agree with her vision for that in the coming years?
Absolutely. I'm a big supporter of the urban wilderness, and I want to continue it. I think it's a boon to our economy and a boon to our health.
And let's move quickly to the relocating police headquarters into the North Knoxville site from where it sits right now.
Yeah, I wish that were still a hospital, but since it can't be a hospital, KPD and KFD need new headquarters. The old building is no longer working, and North Knoxville deserves to have a good, vital part of the community be there, and I'm pleased that she's moving forward with that plan, and I plan to support it and continue it.
How about baseball? We've seen some things in place. I think she said, I got the next mayor to, what, second or third base on this one, but the next mayor will have to bring it home.
Well, I'm a big sports fan in general, but I think for any project that the city's going to put public funds in, we have to show to ourselves and to the community that the community benefit exceeds the community cost. So if we can show that, then I'm more than happy to move forward.
A lot of cities have struggled with exactly what you're talking about. Is spending public dollars on helping build a stadium something that really gets us that money returned in tax dollars in some way? We've seen it, I think, be a win in some cities and a failure in others. What do you think is key to that whole process?
Well, I think the key is transparency and communicating with both the people who are owning the baseball field and the baseball stadium, and also the community. I think one good example is Greenville, South Carolina. They have a very cool stadium downtown and a baseball team, and the baseball team built the stadium itself at very little public expense, and it's been a big draw to tourists and to people who live in Greenville to come downtown and enjoy an evening out.
So you might put a little bit more of the onus on the owners of the baseball team, whoever that might be, to put up the lion's share of the cost of building a new stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We have about 45 seconds or so, but the urban wilderness, again, just revisiting that, the mayor made an unprecedented $10 million investment in the Gateway project, but the further plans also include what looks like a linear park that would link south to the downtown part of the city. Does that fit with a vision that you have as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you've ever visited the Highline Park in Manhattan. It is a linear park that's very successful. There's others in other cities. They're big draws, and most importantly, it would connect the urban wilderness to East Knoxville and Morningside Park and to downtown. So I think it's a real exciting idea, and I would love to work on that plan and make it happen.
Indya Kincannon, we appreciate the perspective. Thanks so much.
Thank you.